We have a wonderful actor, a good Canadian boy, and he's a very good comedian out of Toronto, Ontario, but he was raised in Vancouver. So I asked him a very simple question. Are you a Maple Leafs fan or a Canucks fan? And unfortunately, he has told me he's an Islanders fan. So I will forgive him for that. He has an extensive post-secondary degree in marketing and business relations, but he has been doing comedy since he was a young kid with his first impersonation as Bill Cosby. Very good. Well, I'm not sure how good that is right now. He's going to wow all of you and get you in the right mood, so everybody give a big round of applause for our pre-show, Jazz Mann.
Hello! Hello! SACC Chamber of Commerce, hello! You know what? I said something. I said the SACCs are in Canada, are way louder, are way more fun than America, but you know what? Right now, I want to hear some noise. I want to hear New Jersey make some noise. I want to hear Iceland make some noise and be very proud of who we are. Now, I had one mandate. I was going to do my entire set in Punjabi, but they said if there's one English person, I have to do the entire thing in English, so you'll be hearing this in English tonight. So I'm glad to be here. Where are the white people? Oh, the waiters? Okay, good. I'm glad to be here. As she had mentioned, I'm very proud to be a SACC actor, writer, comedian here in North America. My dad was your typical Indian father. He was, "Bete, I'm so proud of you. I want you to be a doctor." I said, "I want to be an actor." He said, "No, doctor." I said, "Actor, doctor, actor, doctor, actor." Okay, fine, act like a doctor. Get on the ER show or Anatomy of the Grey. That's a good one. So I finally became an actor. I did a movie that maybe you heard about. I co-starred in a movie years ago called Bollywood Hollywood. I'm not sure if, has anyone watched that? No? Just my mom over there? Okay, hi. Okay, well finally, as an Indian actor, I was not stereotyped as being either A, the cab driver, B, corner store owner, or C, terrorist. For once in my life, I want to see more and more Indian people in Hollywood. How come there's no Indian people in a movie like Titanic? Because you know we'd be driving the ship. Imagine an Indian dude in Titanic just, oh. Ice Cube, ah! Or an Indian James Bond. I'd love to see that. Ding 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 ding. Bond. Jaminder Bond. 00 negative. Ding 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 ding. So this type of thing, when we get together like this, collectively, we help that situation. We help that situation. I have black friends that were upset. They were upset because February is Black History Month, and they're upset because February is the shortest month of the year. I said, you're lucky you have a month. Us Indian people, we really don't. When I was growing up, we didn't have a month. We had a day, one day, and it wasn't even Indian Day. It was Multicultural Day. We had to share that day with the rest of the world. And I hated that day. That was the day my mom dressed me up in a little kurta pajama with a bag of samosas to take to the teacher. And the bag was so oily that all the samosas fell to the ground. And all the bullies, they would make fun of me, haha, Indian guy, and they would beat me up, right? And the worst part of that day is when the teacher brought me up in front of the whole class for show and tell. Okay, boys and girls, this is Jazz, and he's wearing an Indian outfit from India. Ooh. Gee, Jazz, what's that red dot on your forehead? Blood. I got my ass kicked outside, remember? And Multicultural Day can only work in a country like America or Canada. You'd never see Multicultural Day work in a country like India. Imagine the few white kids that go to school in India. Teacher get up in front of the whole class. Okay, everybody. This is Andrew. Andrew is wearing Nike shoes. Made in India. His parents are divorced and he cannot dance. Sit down. So I just turned 40 years of age. Thank you very much. I'm 40, Jat Punjabi, and single, which is like poison to my mother. She's walking around the house. Where did we go wrong? My dad's going, you're not gay, are you? No, I'm not gay. In my 20s, it was, bete, marry a nice Indian girl. When I hit my 30s, marry a girl. Now that I turned 40, we don't care what his name is, bring him home. It's not that I don't want to be involved in a relationship. My life's just panned out differently. I'm not against marriage. I'm just for logic. Look at the word marriage. In English, it comes from marry and age. Marry, be happy, and age. Look at the word marriage in Punjabi. Marriage, maraj, die today. So it's just that simple. It's just that simple. I'm pro-logic. So my parents are on my case, you know. So my mom's watching 2020, a show on TV, talking about the new millennial of a new man. They come up with a word, metrosexual. A guy who is not gay, but happens to take care of himself and is a new millennium. So my mom says to my father, I think our son is a metrosexual. My dad flipped, metrosexual? So he's gay downtown? On the subway? My father, typical Indian father, you know, I love him to death. Just the other day, I took him to IKEA. We went to IKEA. He got out of the car, looked up at the sign, and said, IKEA. He can't speak English very well. He can't write English very well. Can't do anything in English very well. And yet his favorite game show, Wheel of Fortune. He has yet to solve a puzzle, this poor guy. He goes, you know, bete, one day I'm going to be on the show. I go, you're going to be on the show? He goes, I'm going to be on the show. Dad, I picture you on the show. Pat, I like to buy a vowel. But you give to me half price. I no hera ferry. I pay cash, okay? That's my father. Remember life lessons growing up? I grew up just like a normal kid. I came home one night. I drank too much. Tried to put the key in the door. Opened the door, and there's my father at the top of the stairs. I teach you to come home drunk at 3 in the morning. I go, Dad, I think it's pretty obvious. I already know how to do that. You need to teach me something I don't know how to do, like how to get your car out of the lake. True story. And I don't get it. He's such a hypocrite, right? So what, I got drunk, but when he gets drunk, that's when he wants to bond with me. That's when he wants to be my dad. Oh, monkey, idra, monkey, my little monkey. And he wants to give me advice like his son. He watches his white friends talk to their children. You know, he watches his white friends. Well, son, sometimes you can't lead a horse to water, or you go out and you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. My dad, drunk, comes up with his own crap. Idiot! Sometime we go to the jungle. Snake bite, tree fall, tiger dead. What? And then they want to let us know how good we have it in North America, how rough they had it in India, right? You're very lucky. When I was your age, I did not go to school. I went to work 26 hours a day, 8 days a week. Every day I walk 2 miles in the snow in India. And we all heard this, uphill, both ways, one chappal. But that's just how my father is. No, he's a good man, but the worst thing about him is how cheap he really is. We used to go to McDonald's, and he'd get mad at me for ordering a cheeseburger because we had cheese at home. That kind of dad. At the end of the meal, he would grab the receipt to make sure everyone got just what they ordered. That's just what he did. He'd be like, okay. Quarter pounder. Okay, good. French fry. Okay, good. Nugget. Okay, good. Hey, wait a minute. Who ordered tax? Not one time, but 2 times. I'll kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been my time. Thank you so much for having me. Keep supporting entertainment. Keep supporting creativity. And the SACC Chamber of Commerce, thank you very much.
Everybody, a big round of applause for Jasmine. Good Canadian boy.